Hey there, my friends. Tommy G here, and this video is gonna be the game changer, okay? Because this is where we start talking about math. We talk about the dollars. This is gonna be, really. My vision for this training is for you to come away realizing that it's just a matter of knowing my numbers, creating a compelling offer, and executing. All right, that's all it is. With advertising in the past, I don't know what you might have done, but you're probably going to be like, that's probably why it didn't work. Now I see clearly what I need to do because I watched this training. All right. And to recap first is remember what we talked about is we need to get leads. We need to hand them off to our funnel. We need to follow up with automation. All right. And then we need to ascend the relationship or basically close the deal. We need to make offers. If we're not making offers, we can't close anything because we're not asking for money, right? So the key though is that people don't realize on this very first part, getting leads, there's a subset of requirements. And that's basically you need to get leads first just to prove that you can, all right, just to prove that your advertisement is generating interest, all right? Then you need to get leads consistently. All right. So there's confirming that there's enough desire in the marketplace. And then we want to do the same thing, but we want to do it at cost. And we want these leads to be closing. All right. If you don't have these four things in place, then you're wasting your money. And that's why you don't want to start scaling an ad campaign until you've checked every one of these blocks. All right. So getting leads is just a matter of, hey, are people showing interest? Getting leads consistently is you got to keep it running. So this is where we have our test campaign. We typically recommend anywhere from $100 within $100 to $500 of spending online. You can dial this in completely if you've done your due diligence on the front end. All right, with your customer research, compelling offer, understanding your customer's avatar, and all the things that we've talked about leading up to this going forward. But what the struggle is knowing exactly what is my lead cost, all right, for scale. And that's really going to depend on the offer that you have, what your back end is, what your front end, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to go deep into it. We do that one-on-one with our clients, all right? But we can give you some ideas with this exercise that we're going to go through, all right? And what this calculator, though, is going to help you kind of figure that out. So if we kind of look up here and we'll kind of map this out, is that so you put in your business metrics up here. So your average sale, I just put $47 because this is like super low ticket kind of thing. Let's say that between your front end offer and your first initial visit, you make $100. Let's just say $100. All right. The lifetime value, though, is that from looking at your math is that whenever you get a customer, they typically will then ascend because we got our acquisition, our ascension, and our monetization. We know that our lifetime value of a customer that goes through that process is worth this much to our business. So in this case, I'm just putting 1,500. Most companies, that's a pretty good number to shoot for per customer, is to have some kind of ascension model, some kind of value ladder that is worth a couple $1,000s to your business. If you don't have that in place, then that's probably why your advertising isn't going to work at scale because you don't have a back end. All right. Close rate, we're saying 1%. That's a good number to start with, but you really, depending on the price points in your industry, that's going to be dependent. So we'd have to evaluate that on a case-by-case basis. But for the sake of this video, we're going to stick with the 1%. So right here, you can see that you have ad spend. If we're spending $300 and we're spending $1 per click, we'll get 300 clicks. Our conversion rate, this is our capture page, so that when people click and they see our page for our offer, 30% of them will put in their email to claim whatever offer or lead magnet that we have. Industry standard, you want to shoot for 20 to 40%. Different industries, though, if you're more specific, high end, like you go straight for big projects like a whole pool redesign and they're filling out an application, that might be a little different. Number of leads, that gives us 90 leads, a close rate 1%, basically one sale. And so in this scenario, we're spending $3 a lead. We're spending about $300 to get the first customer, right? So initially, we're making 90 bucks, and then we're subtracting everything from our lifetime value to get our new revenue to the bottom line is $13.50. Subtract our ad spend, marketing management for our digital employees, and we're looking at a new profit of 900 bucks, right? So we're still profitable, but it could get better. So let's say that's why if we improve our conversion rate, right? If we can converted 40% instead of 30% on our capture page and everything else was the same, what would that mean for our business, right? Well, we went from 900 bucks to 1300 bucks. So a 10% bump in capture page conversions can be a significant bump in revenue, right? Let's look at our closing rate bump, right? Everything else is the exact same, but we went from closing 1% to 5% of our new leads. Check this out. Our total new revenue is $6,000 on a $300 ad spend. All right, this is all going towards the bottom line. Our immediate cash flow right here, $450, that breaks even or gives a little bit of profit actually, helps cover some of our marketing expense for the management using our softwares and technology and stuff like that. And we're now able to get these customers in at zero cost, ascending through our value ladder, and so that all of our ascension, back-end, and monetization strategies are completely profit, right? Because the front-end advertising did its job. Now, we can change this stuff up, all right, if depending on, if our average front-end sale, let's say, is $1,000, all right. Actually, I'm not. Let's just keep that at 100. But let's say we added a big back end $3,000 offer, and we bumped basically our clients are worth $5,000, and we added a monetization plan. All right, we added a monthly membership that was $100 a month for some kind of service that we offer, and we had another high-end back-end service. We bumped our average lifetime value to $5,000. Now look at these numbers. All right, $4,000 in profit, $5,000 in profit, $22,000 in profit, right? So you can see how knowing your numbers and seeing exactly mapping out your value ladder, mapping out your ascension levels of where your funnels are is very critically important before you start spending on advertising. Now, due to the sake of the variety of markets and industries and stuff like that, we can't really give you specific things. We encourage you to do your own homework on it. But if you would like some help on mapping this out, we do offer this as a service, all right? And you can go under the Ask Us Anything section and find out how we can help you design your own value ladder, ascension level, and know that for every dollar that you're putting in, you're getting at least $1 to $2 out, and so that every sale after that is pure profit in your pocket, all right? So that's going to do it for this one. All right, I could geek out and go way deeper in it, but you have this calculator. I encourage you to play with it. We give you, I believe, another section down here that you can plug in some more numbers with to get a better idea. All right, and upping your ad spend to see exactly where the sweet spot is. All right, and move on from there. So thanks for watching this, and we'll see you on the next one.